You guys see his face. Are y'all seeing the material? We're not even done. We're not even done, nigga. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Jada P. This Jada. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jada P. This is Jada P TV. If you're new here, you know, subscribe, get in tune, girl, because I'm gonna be dropping gems. We're coming at you with content on content. Anyways, today what we're going to be doing is a quick 30-minute tutorial on, you know, everyday makeup. This is what you can start doing, you know, beginner friendly. I want to get the girlies into doing their own makeup because the more comfortable you get into doing it, the better you're going to become. And yeah, it's time to learn how to do everything yourself. Boo-boo. Nails, lashes, hair to get nails done, everything did. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I did actually pre-record doing my eyebrows a little bit, but I didn't like my setup, so I had to change my whole little setup and just switch my background and everything. So now I'm just going to tell y'all what I basically did. But basically what I did is I used the Nyx Brow Liner, and I just went under my brows here, lined them up a bit. As you girls know, well, some of the girlies may know, I do have tattooed eyebrows, so I don't really have to do too much. So I'll just kind of line underneath my eyebrows and then go in with like a pomade. If you don't have, you know, fuller eyebrows, go in with a pomade. I use the Morphe pomade. That's cool, whatever. So as far as the outlining, the underlining, let me stop clapping loud as hell because that's so ratchet. Anyways, so as far as the you know, the underlining or whatever, you want to be very careful with the colors that you're choosing, because you don't want to choose a color too much lighter than your under eye. Now, unless you are going for that, like, you know, bright under eye look, then that's fine. But what I'll recommend is, so this is my, like, you want to pick a shade. I use Born This Way. I use these products, the concealers. I love Born This Way, Too Faced. It's by Too Faced. It's so perfect. Anyway, so I use the color Mocha, like right at the highlight of my brows, just a little bit, like a tab, but do you? And then I'll go in with my Milani Conceal in Perfect 170 color for the rest of my brows. I'm gonna show y'all. And the type of brush that I'm using is like a flat brush, like something I can maneuver and work with. I used to use like a straight edge brush, but I couldn't maneuver. Like, I used to use this brush, like a flat edge brush, but I couldn't really maneuver the way I wanted to. And I've been liking my results with using this. So I might actually use the straight edge brush just to get a little bit of the really bright concealer up under my eyebrow, because I'm just gonna do like a bright little hint up underneath, and then the rest, you know, Milani. And I'm just looking here because, yeah, this is the mirror that I'm using, literally just a little bit underneath the brow. And I'm not gonna come down too far because, like I said, I just want this to be like a hint, because I'm really gonna go in with the other color. So now I'm gonna take the Milani, and as you see, this is a darker color. Actually, I need to use another Milani. This one, I have so many of these. I buy these all the time. I buy these from Walgreens, y'all. The Milani concealers can be found in Walgreens, but the Too Faced concealers can be found at Ulta. Anyway, so I'll use these more what's it called? I don't know the word I'm trying to say. I'll use these more like free willy-nilly. And I'm just gonna kind of blend those two together, but I don't really want to cover it because, like I said, I want to give that, and you kind of want to cover and make it like a line, because when you make a line, that's how your eyebrows look very much complete. So you just kind of want to connect that line from your brows to what you're doing. And just get your whole little eyelid area. You want full coverage, like, especially for my darker ladies, like when you see the makeup is like spreading thin, that means you don't have full coverage. So you wanna, when you see that, that's like means add more product, like apply more product, or you're doing something wrong, you know? I can't really explain it, but you'll see, like, you don't want to overkill on product, never. But I don't really kind of go all the way down on my eyelids. I let the blending do that trick. So I take this Real Techniques purple brush. I know y'all probably seen this brush everywhere. I take this brush and I blend. I pat. I don't swipe, pat, don't swipe. I want to make sure that I'm not leaving any gaps or anything. And I want to make the makeup look pretty seamless. But you're gonna apply product right there, so keep on going. You want to get that eyebrow snatched and cute. Okay, cool. So your eyebrows, your base area should look good now. Now, as I said before, what we're doing is a quick face. So you can set your eyebrows if you want. I mean, set your eyelid area if you want to, like just a little bit. So what I'm using is my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And I'm just gonna set my eyebrows like literally a little bit, but not too, I mean my eyelids too much, a little bit, so that it kind of makes my eyeshadow apply easier and like not crease or whatever. So set that. And now it's time for eyeshadow. Let me text this boy back because he's talking about what am I making a video on. I'm making a video on makeup. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette. And this palette is the 35V palette. This is what I'm going to use for my eyeshadow. So I use this palette and I use my Morphe brush. If I can find my Morphe brush. It's like an eyeshadow brush that looks like this. Anyway, so the colors that I'm going to be using are these three right here. So I'm just going to kind of like tap all of them. When I touch down, you better tap in. Okay, so I touched all of those. And basically, I'm going to apply them to this part of my eye. And I'm going to like go like in a motion like this. And I'm going to pat. So let's see how this turns out. Remember to pat, guys. Pat and then blend out, like pat, blend, and move. You gotta stick and move with this makeup, like you really gotta stick and move with your makeup. And I'm kind of just going right in that inner crease, keeping that crease right here, this line right here, dark, because that's what's gonna create, it's like naturally where your eye creates definition. So I will blend it out, but you never want to go up, because when you blend, it's naturally going to go up. So you don't want to go up too high. Just blend, blend, blend. It's going to do it itself. Blend, 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 my friend. Blend is your friend, child. And eyeshadow can really be something tricky, like to figure out, because it's like the placement of it, it just doesn't feel like it just places where it needs to be. Like, I'm still learning how to really place my eyeshadow where I want it to do. But I figured that this technique of me patting it where I want it to be within my crease line and then blending it out serves me best. So, and I really don't blend too high up. Like, I literally just still blend within that same crease line and just keep it going like that, like so, like that, like so. And I'm really liking how this one is having more. Like some, you know, if you wanted to do a lighter color here or whatever, but I normally don't opt for that. This is the look I opt for. I'm gonna blend out this part just a tad. Yeah. Now what you want to do is take some eyelashes of choice. These eyelashes are actually from the Beauty Supply, and they are this Miss brand, M302C. Just on some, like, ran to Beauty Supply, got some lashes. I actually wore these lashes the other day. But you can really like get fun with the lashes. I don't like super excessive lashes. Like, they take away from the beauty. So y'all gonna see how these lashes look. Okay, now my eyelashes are applied. I can go ahead and get started with my face. These eyelashes are really natural. They look better up close. So, okay, now it's time for the face. So what I'm gonna do is go in with my Born This Way in the color Mocha, and this is like my lightest shade. So I'm gonna go right here, underneath there, and right here, underneath there. And I'm gonna take that same Milani that I used above under my eyebrow. Well, this is the wrong Milani. And just create a double contour. I mean, double concealer look. So it's like an ombre effect here. And then I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush and blend that out. Take our Sacha Buttercup setting powder and like a flat brush like this and set the under eye. You want to set pretty much everything you just concealed. So I just put a little bit on the brush and tap into the makeup. And this just gives you like a seamless finish. And when you pat it in, it doesn't really give a flashback. Plus the Sacha is just really good for no flashbacks. now that we have our face a little bit highlighted, you want to highlight the other areas of your face too as well. So here, I'm going to highlight here, and I'm going to highlight my forehead, and I'm going to basically apply the same steps. So blend and set. Oh yeah, you want to highlight here too, just a little bit, but you can use the fall off from other product. Just be, you know, be reasonable. Like, just know, you know. Like here, I'm not trying to do too much, but I do want to have a highlighted forehead because, you know, I'm going to contour around that. We don't want to get too ashy. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This girl looks crazy. But now we're going to go in with our color. And I mix my colors together, guys. So I'm going to use a little bit of Toffee, which is by Born This Way, and go in on the parts of my face that need to be filled. Now, I'm not going to take the Toffee all over my face because I know where it doesn't need to go. So I'm just filling the parts that I didn't fill. And y'all gonna see once, look, when you blend this stuff together. You wanna blend it together, blend here as well. And this one should be the closest to your skin shade, or, you know, basically your skin tone. But you want to keep those spots kind of highlighted. But I covered it up a little bit, but I might go back and, you know, re-highlight that area. Just keep on going. Be quiet, Bronx. These gaps where, filling in these gaps where, up here I go lighter because it's less face to cover. Like, I don't do as much product up here because it's less face to cover or whatever. And my face up there is a little bit darker, so I'll go in with like a smaller brush just to get where it's supposed to be. But you still don't want to have like any missing spots. So that's kind of the main goal is not to have missing spots. That's why you want to use like a really bright ring light and be directly in the ring light. Like, be directly in that ring light. Fill in the perimeter. We're gonna fill our eyebrows, guys, trust me. We're gonna fill them, but we want to just get the color back in our face because we don't want to be looking crazy. Oh shit. We want to get the color back applied to our face. Don't want to be looking crazy. But like I said too, just be careful. Get that color back. Blend, blend, blend. Pat, pat, pat. Don't worry, we're gonna get the nose. I get the nose slightly, but the nose has its own like whole situation that we're gonna work out with the nose. But I put like a little bit of product like on my nose, like on the brush. I do it on my nose and on the bridge of my nose, but it's gonna get worked out on its own. Now, going back in with the brush that we used before for our eyebrows, we're gonna do the same thing. So, I'm gonna take literally probably leftover product, not too much product. Like, you don't wanna make a freaking like exacerbated outline at the top of your eyebrow. You just wanna fill it with makeup so everything doesn't look, you know, stupid. Another tip I recommend is to have one of these mirrors that really zooms in on what you are doing, because you cannot see, like, you cannot see, girl, without these mirrors. And I go down in the middle a little bit with the fallout product. Like, can y'all see I'm really not using too much crazy product, like, because the product has already come down this way when I was blending over there. So I'm just gonna blend in the middle a little bit, get this area, not too much. Just keep on blending out, blending up. And I wanna set my forehead because I don't wanna lose that highlight. I don't wanna lose the brightness right here, because my forehead is supposed to be set right there. Boom. Another place I want to set is underneath here. I like want to make a defined line, actually, with a lot of powder. This is going to give me like a chiseled out jawline, which I already have. I don't know why this one not fucking operating like the other one. That was kind of a lot. Anyways, taking a pause, I'm gonna put a little bit of setting powder on my finger, rub it like this, like so, like that, because I'm gonna need my finger to like place this. And I like, basically I take some eyeliner and a brush like this, and this is how I apply my eyeliner, guys. The concealer is there so that I don't mess up the makeup. I mean, setting powder. When you touch your face with setting powder, it really doesn't do anything. You can just brush it away. Like so, like that. And I'm gonna do the other side. Make sure I'm protected. I might go in the corner a little bit, just for like a heightened effect. And I do see that I have like a little bit of eye booger, so I'm gonna get that because that's disgusting. And it will ruin your look. You want to get that shit. But you don't want fucking eye boogers. Cool. Dust away the fallout from that. I'm gonna dust away this chiseled out little side. You wanna make sure you dust this pretty good because this line could stay there. I mean, obviously we wanted to stay there a little bit, but you know, and you can use a beauty blender to do this line if you want a more perfect line, but I'll just use that because it was right there. So yeah, I would suggest using a beauty blender to chisel out that line. Now, our nose. So I'm gonna take the Milani, because I don't want to go too light on my nose, but I'm gonna take the Milani concealer and go down the bridge of my nose. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Jesus Christ, Nazareth. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Anyways, get that out of there. Okay, that's gonna be, we can fix that easy. A little. Oh, did I do it? Okay. Anyway, so I just go down the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna take like a smaller fine brush to blend the bridge of my nose. Outline my nose with my bronzer. It's almost bronzer time. I use dark, but by Juvias Place, I want to go get deep dark because I heard good things about it. Princess Reese raves about it, so I want to try it. I'm going to take an angled brush. Guys, be careful with this step because this shit shows up. So like, I'm using the lighter one, but I'm just kind of contouring out my nose with bronzer. Like I said, don't want to do too much because you don't want like a fucking animal looking nose. Like, this shit showed up. Now, what I want to do is take my setting powder and carve out what I just put. Carve it out on your nose with the setting powder. Right underneath the no. You can carve out all the way down if you want. For a super chiseled effect. And you do want to like slightly dust away. You don't want to leave like too much of a trace. And that's how I'll contour out my nose. Now to apply bronzer to the face. Now I do love and do recommend the Glamour Bronze by Morphe, but I haven't been able to get my hands on that. I didn't order it, reorder it online, so I've been using Juvias Place, and I'm pretty happy with my purchase. So basically, I just used this little short brush. I don't know where I got this from. I got this in a set of something. I'm using both of them, and I'm actually going to use the mirror on this thing because I can see better what I'm doing. Because this is like, you have to be careful with this, guys. Anyways, I'm putting this like on the side of my cheeks to bring back color. Y'all see that? You don't want to cover up your highlight though. It's like it's the same spot, but it's different. It's like around it. But it definitely brings back the color to the face. And you want to go around like to the sides and stuff. I love bronzer. Like, favorite step. Favorite step. You could carve out your bronzer. That step right here, carving out the bronzer, you can do that after this. I just do it before because I don't like it to be as harsh. Like, I don't like it to be as carved out. You know, I like to go at the bottom of my bronzer. A little cheekbone action. Is the face giving what it's supposed to give? Look at that. Look at the difference that bronzer makes. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Make sure you don't cover up your concealer though. You want to bring it right under. You guys see this face? Are y'all seeing the material? We're not even done. We're not even done, nigga. We're not even done, nigga. Anyways. So, this is my favorite blush. It's Maybelline Fit Me 40. And the reason why I say this is my favorite because I thought I bought the same thing when I bought 50 Maybelline, and that's trash. Basura. Don't like it. Only like the 40, so I'm glad I found this because it was under my bed. That's why I bought the other one. Anyways, I take this like light wispy brush. It's a Real Techniques brush, and I get a lot of product. Look at that. I get a lot of product. Tap, tap, tap. Smile. I tap this on right on my cheek. Yeah, baby. Right there to give me a pink, glowy highlight. Child. No crumbs. No crumbs. I'm about to do my lips. Okay, yeah, let's use the MAC brow liner. I mean, lip liner. Is this a lip liner? Yeah, lip pencil. Now that my lip is lined, I'm gonna pick a lip color to go with. I don't have that many lip colors. My lipstick thing is weak. Like my lip game is weak. But I do like this Juvias Place lip, so I'm gonna use that because I do like that. It's pink. Everybody knows I love a good pink. Not too pink, not too opaque, pretty beauty. Let's go. I don't have any more Morphe setting powder, and I don't like, setting spray, and I don't like what I have, which is rose water, which I do use rose water, but I don't want to use that and mess up the look. So this is the final product. I would spray myself with Morphe, but I don't have any more. Pretty obtainable, you know. Everything here is like either, other than the Too Faced are the most expensive ones, but these are really the most important because this is the two colors that I use on my whole face. But get into it. What you guys think? Is it giving? I look fine. I'm ready to record some videos for you guys. I'm gonna record some hauls, so those should be uploading too. I look very cute. I look ready to go out. I would talk to me. I would shoot my shot at me. My makeup looks great and bomb. So honey, follow these steps. Keep on practicing. Keep trying. Don't be afraid to apply that product. It may look like you're using a lot. You may look crazy right then and there in that moment. Like, I know y'all was looking like, dang, that's not her skin tone. But there's different dimensions to the face. Like, this area right here is the lightest part of the face. You want to keep this area under eye brightest, and then fill in the rest of your face with your true skin color. So that's it, girls. Just keep on trying. Don't give up. Keep going. Try new products. Try new colors. Telling you, get you 2 colors in Too Faced. Get you one that's lighter than you. Get you one that's right on target. them two, if you can get these two down, you will be good to go. You will be good to go. Get you a good bronzer, honey. Get you a good setting powder. Get you a little eyeliner. That's all you need. Eyeliner, bronzer, setting powder, concealers. I use concealers. Like, I didn't use any foundation this whole thing. I don't use foundation. I use concealer for my whole face. So get into it. It's nothing to it but to do it. Just give it a try. Thanks for watching. Watch some of my other videos. I'm Jada P. This Jada P TV. Checking in, checking out.